I want to say good morning to the masses. It's been 2 days since my mom passed, and I think I'm going through like different kinds of phases in my head. You know, I'm just glad that it's not always constant sadness, because that's just something I can't handle. I wanted to, I wanted to do my Chris Crocker start out, but I kind of like just had to share that first. But if I were to do it, it would look something like this. I'm Chris Crocker, and I made a video about how everybody should leave Britney alone. I was serious about that. I wasn't acting. I wasn't joking. I was really, really tore up about the fact that nobody will leave her alone. You know what I mean? While we're on the subject, if you don't suck your man's dick, I will. I'm just saying, ladies, if you really want advice from a man, a real man, you need to suck his dick. Honey, you just need to suck his dick. Because if you don't, he's going to come to me anyways, and, we all know that I'll make him happy. Yes, Chris Crocker, we all know. You're such a fucking tool bag! Jesus Christ, man, what the hell is wrong with you? Seriously. Like, what is it, because you're from Bodunk South that you can't understand? It's like, I don't think the kids younger than me remember this, but it's like the whole, like, I look at the South kind of how I see, like, Miley Cyrus's dad, like Billy Ray, and it just kind of reminds me, like, don't break my heart, my achy breaky heart, I just might think I'd rip a fart, and if you break my heart, my achy breaky heart, I just might rip another fart. Ooh. And then Mariah Carey was at the concert, and she was like, I won't break your heart, your achy breaky heart. I know you would not understand, because if I broke your heart, your achy breaky heart, you must rip a fart into my ass. Ooh. Amen, sister. Best show I ever been to, Silly's fun and good. Silly's fun and silly's good. Somebody give me a job. Right? Seriously, though. Wrote a little bit of this, wrote a little bit of that, because that's what I do. When I roll, I write. Yesterday, I came into my apartments, right? My apartments, like, I have more than one apartment. I walk into many apartments every day, like, no. I walked into my apartment, and, I saw, like, this huge, it's like this big, like, long tube, and it was, like, all the way up into my apartment. I come home, the point is, I come home, there's a key in the door's wide open, I fucking smoke pot, I don't fucking hide my shit when I lock the door. Why I gotta hide something that belongs to me, behind a locked door? I didn't really think anybody was gonna come into my house, right? But when it was raining, our ceiling, like, it dripped, it leaked, and then so they felt like, that's why I hate apartments, too. It's like, don't come up in here, dude. I came home yesterday, and I asked them, I was like, how did you get into my apartment? I was like, why is this okay? Like, I was tripping on them hard, And the one guy looks at me, and he goes, the office give us the key to your apartment. The office give us the key to your apartment. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? A Mexican Super Friends? Shit, where's Mexican Batman, Mexican Superman, Every time I asked him anything, it was like, the apartment give us the key. The apartment give us the key. It was like, you can't say anything else. No, the apartment give us the key. It's just like, okay, I understand that part, but I don't like it, so whatever. And then I figured, you know what, they might not even be legally here in America, so I don't think they're going to call and tell on me for smoking weed. And it's really sad that I'm paranoid about that, because I live in Las Vegas. If I lived anywhere else, I'm sure, well, not anywhere else, but, if I lived in California, I wouldn't be as much of a problem as You know, it is out here in Vegas. It's like, you got weed, they got you on the ground with the dogs fucking gun to the back of your head and shit. You know, and if you don't fucking please your man, I'll suck his dick. Because I pretend like I'm doing things nonchalantly, like doing my makeup, because it makes things feel less awkward. And since I'm an awkward ass motherfucker named Chris Crocker, I'm gonna be usually doing something besides just talking to you, because I'm very awkward and strange. It's like, I usually can figure people out. Seriously, I can figure people out pretty well. This motherfucker, it's like, I can't even decide if he's really gay. Like, there's a part of me that kind of felt like, you know, hey dude, like, who are you trying to impress? Like, I mean, obviously it was a genius idea, and, you know, it's just that I couldn't bring myself to cry over somebody that I don't know. I mean, that's another thing, though. I remember when Eminem was super popular, when he got popular nationally or whatever, and, there'd be girls at the concerts with backwards E's on their foreheads screaming their heads off like he's in the fucking Beatles or something. He's a fucking Beatle, you know? This tea is really good. I suggest everybody to be a tea drinker, especially if you're somebody who leans towards wanting to take pills instead of, like, taking the natural route. Natural route's always the best way. If I would have found a lot of the natural stuff that I have now, I probably would have never taken pills ever in my life. So at least that, I'm close enough to bettering myself. I'm dealing with my mom's death, I think, pretty well. I haven't gone out and got drunk or did anything I would regret, so, you know, I think that it's okay. It just takes time. I know it's going to take time. I don't like being serious, so I think I explained that. So, you know, if I don't make a video, it's because I just am not feeling it. Because I'm not going to make a video that's just me lamenting and being upset about my mom the whole time. I mean, because I know there's a balance. There has to be a balance somewhere in the middle, you know? And also, I just say this too, you know, because I don't know, man. As far as Eminem or Slim Shady, like I said, if I could pick anybody in the whole world to ever feel like that understood me, it would be him. And not because it's not a star thing, it's not anything. It would be him because he's the only one I know of who had the same type, okay, he had a mom that looked like my mom, had the same name as my mom, and treated me the same way that he was treated. It's not a stardom thing, it's not I want to be with Eminem, it's if you, like, relate to that, let me know, so I don't think he's the only person on this earth, you know what I mean? Like, come on, I'm not trying to pull a fast one over you. I'm just, you like that? Is that a fast one? Hey everybody, this is a fast one. Okay, just letting you know. But, anyways, since I forgot what I was gonna say, I figured I'd take a little Ripinski, Rip Swanski, Rip the Bongski, and go skiing with some Swedish sluts that'll suck some dick and shit, right? Like Chris Crocker said, ladies, if you don't fucking please your man, Chris Crocker is there. So I would get on that if I were y'all. I wouldn't want Chris Crocker trying to take my man. He's just way too much sexy for me, baby. I would be so insecure. I'd be like, you better get up off my man. That's my man, Chris Crocker. I'd be like, just because you look like a girl and you act like a girl don't mean you ain't got no dick between your legs, motherfucker. And then I'd be like, hey, you want to have sex? Because I've always wanted to see if gay guys could please a woman. And it's, you know, they probably don't want to, but, like, I just want to see. Or if a woman could please a gay guy. And I think I've already gone through that once in my life, but it was so traumatic. I think I blocked it out. And now I'm, like, thinking, like, I'm missing out on something that I already did, which is really funny. I was dating this guy, Andy, and, like, my first tip should have been the fact that he never wanted to have vaginal sex, you know? But I guess at the time I was so fucked up that I didn't care, and, like, I was basically dating this guy who, like, we were doing everything but having, you know, girl-boy sex, so, and then, like, dating for, like, a couple months, and then, like, I'm driving him to work one day, And he looks at me and he goes, Kim, I'm gay. And I'm like, shit, man. Like, I was the one that caused that? Really? Like, did I cause that? And then it's like, no, I didn't cause that. I'm not that selfish. These bitches are always like, oh, I dated this guy and then he was gay and I felt so bad because I made him gay. It's like, you think you made somebody gay? Damn, people think they got powers. People think bitches be tripping. Let me tell you something, alright? I.e. Joyce Meyer. If I could get an ounce of the amount of power that she had, dude, I would own this fucking world. Who the hell gave that woman so much power? Especially because everything that comes out of her mouth is such bullshit. Like, God will take care of you. If you're hard working, He will give you money. And it's like, since when did God care about monetary items, you know? I mean, she's all about that, too. She's a fucking capitalizing fucking corporate bitch if I've ever seen one, man. And I'm so jealous of her. I want to stand up at a podium and have 5 million people fucking hanging on every word I say just because I fucking say it. And she just, like, gets into it. You know she gets into having that control, because she'll start to joke around, but she's not funny. So it's kind of like, haha, I'm joking because I know I can joke, but I'm not funny. It's like that. Anyways, I gotta read this if I want to finish in time. So this morning I woke up feeling like I don't know what to do. I realize that much. I still need you. The crab's existence is silent and rarely ever read, but I feel like this is time. You really got in my head. Mind fuck, you sucked and blew me away. And I know we got nothing but today, and I know it's time to move on, just as long as what you're moving from isn't yourself. I knew you well. I knew you would not be broken in. You lived life like a true survivor. You put all your chips in. And all I can hope now is to see the good parts start to materialize from you to myself. Oh, the water bear knows no shallow end. But there are some like me who get drowned in the ocean. Pieces picked for the puzzle. We didn't know we had to glue. Well, I guess it fell apart now because I cannot see you. You were a wild force, miss, and all I can do is hope to extract those bad things and make them just go. Making matter out of matter to make it matter more. Building fences with the family she wouldn't want us torn. But here we are now. I feel like I had no time. Yes, here we are now. Your pain has become mine. So I cannot stop the rain just as I cannot make the sun shine. In fact, it's pretty dark here and too cold to define. We eventually have to realize this end, and the only thing that's real is the time and how it's spent. Oh, it's over, much like this verse, and if I'm lucky, I'll get to write another, unlike her. Everybody, just respect your mothers, and don't listen to the hype. Don't listen to the fucking shit that people talk about me, because they don't even know me, fucking haters on this stupid YouTube thing. You know, be your own motherfucking person. Go look in the mirror and say, what makes me, Cindy, or Rachel, or Eric, or whatever, is ... And I want everyone to go do that. Go look in the mirror right now and say, what makes me unique is ... And then, like I said, if there's anybody out there who can empathize with me, you know, I realize that Eminem is a little bit too busy to empathize with somebody who lost their mom or whatever, or he doesn't know me and I don't know him and what the fuck ever. But I know that there are definitely people out there that are less busy and probably have bigger hearts, you know. I don't know. That's about it though for today, and till next time, make the most of your time.